All right. I'm making a habit of tapping in with myself and my team every day. And I'm starting today. It's Monday, it's Monday, and I feel like I'm in a. We just had that pink moon in Libra, if I'm not mistaken, on the 12th. And I've got this feeling like just newness is afoot, you know? If you want something that I say all the time, if you want to, we want to move different, you got to groove different. So, yeah, it's a matter of doing things that you've never done to have things that you never had. And in order to bring in different into my life, right? Newness, that feeling of belonging and wholeness that I be looking for. It's all human beings crave feeling a part of something. I figured I might as well start with the team that's already always around me anyway. And so what I'm doing here is doing a reading. I'm going to start doing this once a day, every day, just to kind of tap in, right? But I'm recording it because I know there are individuals that are along the same path and that align with the same energies that I do. And what might be beneficial to me might also be beneficial to you. Hopefully it is. If it's not, if it don't resonate, don't force it to fit. Let it go. Leave it for somebody else who might need it, right? So I ask the angels and ancestors and spirit guides, all those energies that mean my highest good, that seek to see me achieve my highest life in this particular lifetime. Those who connect me with my highest self and guide me in a way of balance and righteousness, right? If you could give me any information at all about the week ahead, what would it be? What would you say? What do I need to know? What is it that I don't see yet that's unfolding for me in the week ahead? What would you say? The Queen of Wands flipped out fast as shit. Upright. Something about that black cat is catching my attention. Like, I don't know, that queen is sitting pretty on her throne for sure. But something about that sunflower in the back there and that cat is really catching my attention. Yeah. Sunflowers for me bring joy and happiness. They're beautiful. And they're endurant, And black cats get a bad rep, but when I think about black cats, I think about traveling the realms. I think about intuition and being intuitive, right? The Eight of Wands came out. Typically, I won't tend to Ten of Pentacles, baby. Oh, Shantae. Oh, shit. And then you got the Queen of Swords. 2, 4, 5, and a 5 of Wands on the bottom. I want to check in on that Eight of Wands. And went straight to it in the book, no less. The Eight of Wands upright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Communication and positivity. Emails, calls, exciting offers. Here's the deal, right? This week, 2 queens on the board typically means rivalry. But this don't feel like rivalry between you and somebody else. And when I say you, I'm talking to me. So, that's just for me. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If I'm not talking to you, don't worry about it because I was talking to me in the first place. The Queen of Wands upright. The Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands is the overall energy of the deck, right? Our swords in the tarot typically are indicative of our thoughts and the way that we think about shit, the way we internalize shit. Not so much the way that we feel about things, but more so the way that we intellectualize what we feel, right? While our wands are more about our actions, how we move, how we're rooted in the earth. You feel me? The Queen of Wands and coming out first, and the Queen of Swords coming out on the top of the deck, it's very much so like there's some rivalry, there's some competition between thoughts and actions. And it could very well be somebody acting an ass, or somebody moving a certain kind of way, and somebody else thinking nasty thoughts about it, being nice nasty about it. But that's not what I feel. What I feel is very much so this week, your actions need to be aligned with bringing you happiness. Your actions need to be in line with your intuition. If you think something, you feel something, if you're gifted with a thought, go for it. You feel like you need to get, and I'm also hearing that, even if you don't feel like it, you've been saying for the past 3 weeks you wanted to start getting up and walking for 30 to 45 minutes a day every day. So do that. Do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it today. Okay, well, this is where your discipline and your motivation, you need to get them together. You're not always going to be motivated, but you can't always be disciplined. Discipline is a choice. You see what I'm saying? It's very much so you can bring in all of the positive communication you want. Whether that's hearing from not even that you want, I say you want from a business perspective, like getting calls and emails and all that stuff. But those things are going to be aligned with the way that you show up in the world. The universe responds to frequencies, not necessarily what you say you want. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want this, I want that. Yeah, but you're not moving like you do. So why would I give it to you? You know what I'm saying? You can have all you want in that regard. You can have all you want that garners you that 10 of Pentacles. But notice it's the little old man in the background kind of watching your happiness from the background. As an external force, understand that you doing good is a good thing. And just like there will be people that are happy for you doing good, there will be people who really could give two shits. And envy and jealousy are a thing in certain individuals. It just is what it is. But this feels more personal. It feels very much so like, don't let your thoughts talk you out of doing what you acting how you know you should act. Acting in alignment with what you want, with the positivity that you can bring yourself. Don't trick yourself out of. Don't trick yourself out of your abundance. You know what I'm saying? Don't bullshit yourself out of your spot. And also, when it comes down to other people, sometimes you don't get the good karma that you've incurred because of the individuals in your circumference. You can have hella business deals in the works and different opportunities aligned with you. And it's not that those opportunities would be taken from you, because what's for you is for you. But it is that you could delay your own process because of vultures you got surrounding your motherfucking blessings. I can't say it any other way. Whether those vultures are representing or showing themselves in the form of your own thoughts, because, like I said, you're tricking yourself out of your spot, or it's friends, family, that you're allowing to talk you out of doing what you've been intuitively led to do. So this week, if you say you want to do something, do it. If you said you was going to do something, do it. That's another thing that I'm feeling very heavily like, ain't no way in hell Spirit can trust you with the universal gifts and blessings that you say you want, 10 want out, just literal 10. 10 is the number literally of beginning again, is the number after completion, it's wholeness, right? But how can I trust you to give you all the shit that you're asking for? How can I trust you with your blessings? How can I trust you? How can I trust you if every time you tell me you're going to do something, you said you was going to eat healthy for a week straight, and for 8-9 days now you've been shoving cookies up your face? I don't understand how I'm supposed to trust you with what you're asking me for. And so I'm not going to give it to you for your own benefit. If I give it to you, you're going to squander it. Then you're going to be mad at me because you squandered it. At the end of the day, if you say you're going to do something, you say you want to do something, start taking small and actionable steps towards doing that thing. Period. Whether it's cutting bitches off, whether it's getting up and walking, whether it's eating healthier, whether it's going outside and grounding, whether it's having a hard conversation, whatever the fuck it is, do what you need to do. And again, don't be afraid of a little bit of confrontation, internally and or externally. Is there anything else? Out of sheer curiosity, because you can have what you say you want to have. You literally can. It's in the works. And it's 11:22 when I look up. It's in the works and it's meant for you. But you got to want it. And you got to also know, when I see this is very much so like, okay, ask for help when needed, right? Lean on your support systems. It's individuals that want to work with you. It's individuals that want to be there for and help you. But also, those individuals very well could those individuals could very well show themselves as your own mind, body, and spirit. It's an alignment of your emotions. I just keep hearing that. It's a good time between me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily got to run with a crowd just because they there. But also, don't isolate yourself if you feel like you need some help, if you feel like you need somebody. Understand that at the end of the day, when it comes to, making certain moves, there's a fine line between being straight up gullible and getting stabbed in the back and surrounded by, swords, right? Hurt, harm, and danger. Hurt, harm, danger, and distraction. But also, sometimes we make the choice to sit still because it's easier, it's more comfortable. The human brain, I'm a psych major, right? So the human brain is literally set up to protect itself, no matter what, right? Its self-preservation is almost always at the forefront. You come onto the planet with the idea of self, and you later learn how to share and care, etc., based off what you see, what you absorb, what you've been taught. And sometimes, a lot of the time, the human brain, 1333, when I look up, the human brain wants to protect itself. It protects itself with what's familiar, with what's comfortable, what's known. The unknown is frightening because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's coming next. And so it's a matter of not tricking yourself out of your stardom because of your thoughts. Oh, well, I should, but I think I'll just... because that's normally how it sounds. I should get up and take a 40-minute walk, but I think I'll just start tomorrow. I should go I should have said this and that and the third to this individual, but I think I'll just wait till the next time the opportunity presents itself. The next time I allow them to cross my boundaries is what the fuck I hear when I hear that. This week, pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what it is your body and your mind and your soul is telling you it needs, right? We spend a lot of time living and doing and being for these jobs, period, because it pay the bills. There's a difference between living and existing. There's a difference between surviving and thriving. And in the state of mind that you are in, that the state that your emotions are in, it's in your best interest to do what is necessary for thriving. You've been surviving too long. You've been surviving way too long. It's time to do the hard thing, get out your own way, and allow yourself the opportunity to have what it is that you desire. Period. Period. Your biggest enemy, your biggest rival right now is you. It's your own brain. You keep talking yourself out of starting. You keep talking yourself out of implementing your ideas. You keep talking yourself out of good health. You keep talking yourself out of comfort and stability. You keep talking yourself out of new friends and new opportunities and to build relationships, whether it be platonic, romantic, or career relationships. You keep talking yourself out of your dream life. Stop. Stop. It's time for you to move different so you can groove different, baby. It's time for you to get disciplined and get to work. Period. So that's what we have for this week. That's the message for this week. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I said I was gonna do this every day, but I'm gonna do this once a week because it feels better, honestly. Giving me a tidbit about the week versus a everyday thing, that'll prevent me personally from burning myself out. And that's another part of what I'm picking up on here. Don't allow yourself to get so caught up in the motivational aspect of it that you feel like, oh, I gotta be moving, I gotta be going, I gotta be this and that and the third all day, every day, or else I'm failing. No. Understanding that rest is important. Understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. 17:17 when I look up. You can't be anything for anybody if your mind, body, spirit is not whole, if it's not cared for, if it's not taken care of. So take a day this week to do take 3 days this week, if not every day, to do something for yourself. Whether that is that walk, whether it's a nap, whether it's some coloring time, whether it's some grounding, whatever, a healthy meal. Do something for yourself. Self-care don't always look like having your nails and toes done. Okay? Self-care don't always look like spiritual and self-healing baths. Self-care sometimes looks like getting your ass up and putting the laundry that's been sitting in the corner for the past 5 to 8 business days away. Okay? Sometimes doing something for yourself looks like setting yourself up today for tomorrow. Okay? Sometimes doing things for yourself looks like getting your hair done. You know what I'm saying? Retwisting your braids, a wash day, or whatever the case may be. Whatever self-care looks like for you, use your discernment and figure that shit out. Your intuition will tell you. Your body will tell you. You'll have random thoughts about it. And spirit will go the extra mile to give you signs and synchronicities, because it'll come across your page like it is right now. So that's what we've got for today. Okay? Thank you so much for joining my little TED Talk. It's been an honor to sit here and chat with you, and I hope you got what you needed. Until next time, have a great day.